Hello, it's been a minute since I've done one of these DIY videos, so I decided to do a very quick one. And the style I'm going to be doing today is the Loc Pompadour, and I'm going to be doing it with Loc Braids. It's a 3-in-1 style, and as you can see, I've already started braiding my hair, and braiding your hair actually just entails putting the strands in 3 different parts and then intertwining them to each other. So braiding your hair is one of the, I think, first things you kind of learn how to do if you're ever going to put your hands in your hair. It's also very useful. The only tool I'm actually going to be using for this style are also rubber bands, which I'm using to hold the end of my braids when I am done. And because my hair is quite long, I would be creating my Loc Pompadour with just tucking it into itself. You get to see that kind of at the end. Well, I'm deciding personally to do a lot more with my hair now that I have gotten to the point where I am thinking of cutting it, or more like cutting at least half of it off at some point. So I'm like, you know what, let me try and do all the fabulous things that I'd like to do with long locks before I don't have them anymore for some time. One of the deterrents for styling my hair this past couple of years has actually been the length, because I feel like every time I do something, my hair is just like, you know, out there. It's when you do a pompadour like I'm going to do today, it's too high. When you do a bun, it's very big, and I guess big and bold and fabulous is nice, but it's not really nice for every day. But since I might be letting go of my hair soon, I'm deciding I'm going to be doing more and more with it. Well, your hair doesn't have to be this long for you to get the Loc Pompadour. You can have medium length locks to long length locks and still get the Loc Pompadour. And another important thing I'm doing as I'm braiding my hair is that I'm misting it down and trying to make it damp. The reason I'm doing this, besides getting my hair moisturized, is to make sure that I'm going to achieve some nice wavy curls when I do take the pompadour down in the future. So I like to think of this style as a 3-in-1 style, where, you know, the braids themselves, having the braids in down is one style. The Loc Pompadour, which you will see at the very end, is another style. And when I eventually do take out the braids, then I'll be left with nice wavy curls. So it's like a 3-fade. Don't be deterred. DIY styles are very easy and you can never really get them wrong. To be honest, even what I'm doing is not perfect because I can't see all of my head, but you know, it's always nice to and therapeutic to do your hair yourself and try to figure it out, and you really can't go wrong. All you have to do is try. I should talk about what I'm using to mist my hair. I've been experimenting with a new product that I'm trying to create called the Locitude Revive, which is going to be a conditioning mist. So it's going to be watery. It's going to be one of those things that conditions your hair, and I'm still experimenting with it. So in case all my hair falls out, you know that that's my fault, but that's not going to happen because I'm doing it the right way. Anyway, if you can moisturize your hair or hydrate your hair with water, or a mix of oil and water, or any conditioning mist that you have to be able to achieve the curls at the end of the day and keep your hair moisturized for the time it is actually in the updo. It is also very important not to braid too tightly, because we're going to be moving the locks around to get the pompadour. The last thing you want is a headache. So we're getting almost to the very end of this video. I have just gone ahead and misted the whole thing again, and I'm doing like a French braid at the back of my head and just tucking it. I'm going to tie 2 braids together to hold it, and I'm taking the braids. I didn't really know where this was going to go and how it was going to look eventually, but I just basically take one strand and find somewhere to tuck it in the back. So you just continue tucking and tucking and tucking and tucking, and there you have it. The Loc Pompadour is almost ready. I'll show you the back in a second. I know this is a real fast video, but I'm sure it is helpful, and if you're looking to look elegant for something, this definitely works. Don't forget to keep it locked with an attitude. Bye.